My spouse had an affair with a man she assured me was no concern, but she feels remorse now and I've kept her under close watch, yet she's changed. My wife, 31F, after 5 years, betrayed me, 30M, last year with her acquaintance during a night out with pals. She used to head out frequently but always returned by midnight. But this occasion, she arrived home extremely late, around 5 a.m., and heavily intoxicated, so I didn't push it then. She seemed detached and barely spoke to me in the following days. I discovered it a few days later when she admitted the infidelity after I repeatedly questioned her cold behavior. I was stunned. I never approved of her visiting bars and clubs, but she hadn't given me cause to doubt her until that evening. I quickly packed a bag with essentials and departed. She pleaded for a discussion, but I wasn't ready. I felt furious, heartbroken, and devastated. I knew my mindset wasn't suitable for such a conversation, so I crashed at a buddy's place. A few days on, I consented to speak with her. She expressed profound regret and vowed it wouldn't recur, offering to do whatever to keep me. While away, I pondered staying or going, and I despised that I still cared for her. We lacked children, but a piece of me desired to remain, so I set specific terms for her if she wanted me back. The first was to avoid the guy she betrayed me with forever. The second was that I could access her phone or laptop whenever without permission. And the final one was no more outings to bars or clubs unless I'm along. She accepted all. In the past year, she's grown distant from her social circle since she can't join them without encountering the guy, and she hasn't formed new bonds. I haven't truly inspected her devices either. I know she enjoys socializing, so I make an effort to accompany her when possible. The nightlife scene isn't my preference, but I attempt to have fun with her. Our dynamic isn't like before, and I've considered dropping the last rule to let her go out freely, but I dwell on her actions. I shared this with my friend, and she suggested ending the marriage if trust is gone. I've contemplated it, and my happiness has diminished. She claims contentment with me present, but her vitality has faded. So, what to do? Update 1. Thanks everyone for the replies. It was surprising how much feedback this received. To clear up some points raised, our bond prior appeared solid. I wasn't into clubs and bars, but my wife and I loved exploring various spots. We were both adventure-oriented, frequently doing camping, climbing, hiking, and more. We also enjoyed national and occasional international travels. We had date evenings 1 or 2 times weekly, and since we both telecommute, we had plenty of leisure. We're not wealthy but comfortable. Also, to note, no kids and no plans for them. Regarding intimacy, it was okay. We were active 3 to 4 times weekly, experimenting with new ideas, never involving others. The sole difference was her bar and club routine. Now about her friends. Some thought I banned all contacts. I only required no interaction with the affair partner. Initially, I didn't grasp why she drifted from the whole group. I've met them all, including him. From what I know, he's promiscuous with women. Nothing prior occurred between him and my wife, but I disliked her frequent group outings with him, especially alcohol-fueled. I mentioned it, and she dismissed it as my insecurity. As for now, we've hiked a bit and dated together, but far less. My interest has waned. Intimacy is sparse too. She's initiated often, but I seldom respond. I've discussed with my wife, and we reviewed our partnership. She insists on staying and honoring my rules regardless. I asked what she'd do without the rules. She said she's deeply ashamed and likely wouldn't visit clubs or bars solo anymore. About old friends, she said she no longer wants ties. They deemed her unfair for avoiding the guy, saying that's his nature. They wouldn't exclude him and disliked her stance. I never probed before since I only cared about compliance. I've shared more about our dull life now. She acknowledges the shift. I asked if she seeks change, but she feels unqualified to request anything, knowing it's her doing. I suggested couples therapy, and she agreed instantly. I still harbor resentment, but she seems committed. Trust isn't full. I recall her initial reassurance. We opted for therapy, and truthfully, I'm trying only because she's adhered for a year, but I doubt it'll restore trust. If it fails, I'll depart. Update 2. It's been some time since the prior update, and much has transpired. My wife and I have attended therapy for months. It required a few attempts to find a suitable counselor, and we fully expressed our emotions. We addressed her cheating motive, and it was tough to absorb. Essentially, it was curiosity. She pondered what made the guy appealing. He apparently hooked up with another in the group, who shared details with my wife, sparking interest, and alcohol sealed it. She noted remorse hitting immediately upon sobriety. For me, the conditions aimed at security but also punishment. After sessions, I can't trust her anymore. I realized this when I said she actualized my deepest insecurity by sleeping with that guy. We're not divorced yet, but she wept when I confirmed my decision. Beyond finances, little remains, no shared assets, and we're self-sufficient without support. I believe we've been separated mentally for a while. Now it's formal.